Hello YouTube, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your very first time clicking on one of my videos, I am Nadia Mara and I hope you're all doing fine. Today I am going to be talking about why do people stay in abusive relationships, including myself. Why did I stay in that situation? It's a question I often ask. It's not like I grew up in an abusive family. I never saw my parents being abusive to one another. I grew up in a very loving home. So what were the reasons for me to stay? Because when you get into a relationship, especially with someone who is abusive, the signs are always there from the very start. Even if we try and just sort of ignore them, they're always there. It's whether, it could be the fact that they're very controlling. They could be very dismissive of your feelings, very manipulative. They can try and isolate you from your friends and family. So we see these signs, but we ignore them. So what are the reasons why people stay? When people stay in abusive relationships, they always believe that they're going to change their partner. It's almost like a sense of hope and also denial that what they're really experiencing isn't happening. They believe that there will be a change within that situation. And sometimes there are also children involved, and the person experiencing the abuse doesn't want their children to grow up without a father or without a mother, because abuse goes both ways. Women can also be very abusive, just like men can be abusive. When someone stays in an abusive relationship, their self-esteem, their self-worth becomes very low, because the thing about abusers, they're very manipulative. Even if they're not being physically abusive towards their partners, the emotional abuse that they project onto their partners, that causes that fear within them, the shame, the guilt, especially if they find out that their partner is trying to end the relationship. They will threaten that person with violence, and it makes it even worse if that person has been isolated from their support network, such as their friends or family, and they have no one to turn to. It makes them stay within that relationship because they feel that's the only option that they have, but there are other options available. The effects of being in an abusive relationship can be very damaging and very detrimental, not only to the person experiencing the abuse, but also if there are children involved and family and friends. But there's so much information available on the internet for anyone who is in that situation. There's so many places and organizations that do offer the help that you'll need if you need to leave a partner that is being abusive. Abusers operate in secrecy, and also they love to be in control. The moment you do not tolerate the abuse, or they find out that you're leaving the relationship, it's either they apologize for their previous behavior, or they become very angry and they threaten you with violence. Whatever you do, try and keep yourself safe, and do not blame yourself for the abuse that is projected onto you, because that is what the abuser wants you to believe, that it's all your fault, that you are the reason why they're angry, you're the reason why they hit you, you're the reason why they do everything and everything. It's all your fault. Do not take the blame onto yourself. Abusers are people that have deep psychological issues. No amount of love and affection is going to change them. They have to be willing to change themselves. And there's so much support available out there. And I hope you keep yourself safe. Until next time, stay blessed and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.